see Chelsea lift the FA Cup for the 8th time in their history, continuing a modern love affair with the trophy between Chelsea and the FA Cup. And certainly it hasn't been a happy club this season under Antonio Conte, but it's all smiles. It ends happily if it is to be the end for Antonio Conte. And Graeme Souness, we talk about managers, we talk about tactics. That man we just saw a few moments ago there, Hazard, was this the day when he was the difference?
Yeah, and Courtois, you have to say, made some important saves. Wasn't a great cup final. Man United did most of the chasing after conceding the goal. Chelsea played a very Italian way for most of that game. You know, I've been in Italy, played in Italy. He will see that as a masterclass in defending for most of the game. Everyone did their job defensively. You didn't see Chelsea on the front foot too much. But going back to Hazard, he is a world-class player. And the biggest issue for Chelsea going forward is can they hold on to him, because I imagine Real Madrid will come sniffing this summer. They will spend big this summer, given they're showing their league form this year, and I think he must be the #1 target. Hazard is truly a world-class player.
But Neil, none of you in studio really felt, certainly in that second half, that Chelsea were playing impressively.
No, they were totally unambitious. You know, De Gea was virtually a spectator. They had one great chance with Alonso, but it was all about United taking the game to Chelsea. Chelsea inviting them on, trying to hit them on the counter-attack. And in the end, United will have regrets about this because they missed some chances. But they were very
Did they really show enough United, though?
Pardon?
Did they really show enough attacking sense?
I'll give you a classic example, Tommy. Right at the end to get a corner. The one thing you don't want to do with a corner when you're trying to score a goal is put it in the hands of the goalkeeper. And that's exactly what Martial did. Pogba misses a freebie. They get a goal disallowed. But did they do enough to win the game? They did enough maybe to get back in the game because Chelsea invited them on. But they didn't have the quality in the end. So, I mean, congratulations to Chelsea. It was an interesting game to watch from a technical point of view, but far from a classic.
And Brian, in that game of cat and mouse that we talked about before the match, did Conte get the upper hand on Mourinho, certainly in the first half? And Chelsea invited United onto them?
Yeah, I think so. Even without Willian and Pedro in the team, he sacrificed an attacking player for an extra midfielder. Didn't think Fabregas had a great game. Why he was left on the pitch in the second half, we're all a bit dumbfounded here. He'd run out of steam. But the screen of the 3 defensive midfield players in front of the back 5 just about did enough to keep United out. They weren't great. Hazard was the outstanding attacking player. Rudiger got man of the match. I thought Azpilicueta was maybe more important defensively, but they did the exact replica of the same job on Liverpool. I said a couple of weeks ago, the game I was at, they won 1-0. They stopped Liverpool's front 3 from scoring goals, and that's what they did today, and got the vital goal themselves. Today it was from a penalty kick, but they looked the more dangerous on the counter-attack when they did get away.